The new development bank is a bank by the developing world for the developing world. Founded in 2015, it is the BRICS Group's answer to Western-dominated financial system. Why is this significant? For the first time since the founding of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank in 1944, the US has no influence in its governance. This is crucial because the Global South historically has had less say in such institutions despite their significant contribution to the global economy. The NDB as an international lender also aims to support developing nations more fairly by providing flexible financial assistance without requiring back payment in the US dollar.
Since the 1944 Bretton Woods Agreement instilled the US dollar as the reference currency, it has always been weaponized by America. The US does what it wants and the other countries solve the ensuing problems.
What sets the NDB apart? First, all founding members share equal voting rights regardless of economic size, thanks to an equivalent subscription of $50 billion. And more significantly, no single country holds veto power. Second, while the majority of projects are funded in US dollars, approximately 22% of the bank's portfolio is now in local currency. The bank aims to further increase local currency financing to 30% by 2026. Third, the bank prioritizes swift loan approvals within 6 months using the country's evaluation systems. This empowers members to determine lending conditions and establish their own financing for development. Its lean management structure also keeps loans competitive and costs low. In fact, credit rating agencies like S&P and Fitch have given it near top marks. And finally, any UN member can join. Bangladesh, Egypt and the UAE are among its recent members, with Uruguay set to follow. Saudi Arabia has also expressed interest.
Our gathering must send out a strong message that the world is multipolar, that it is rebalancing, and that old ways cannot address new situations. We are a symbol of change and must act accordingly.
The NDB funds energy, infrastructure, sanitation and environmental projects in emerging markets, which makes it a key institution within the BRICS cooperative framework. Currently, it has approved $32.8 billion for 96 projects in member countries. To put that into perspective, this represents thousands of kilometers of roads, water canals, hundreds of bridges, and tens of thousands of housing units. The new in its name symbolizes a fresh approach to development. 40% of the bank's projects focus on climate change, helping member states reduce CO2 emissions and build green power generators.
We will build a platform committed to development, financing infrastructure, and fighting climate change. NDB supports the member countries to fulfill their commitments.
But it has not all been smooth sailing. Scaling up to compete with other development banks is crucial for global impact. Navigating geopolitical tensions among its members, like the Russia-Ukraine conflict, remains a concern. And increasing capital is vital to meet the growth demands and emergency lending as seen during the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite being the new kid on the block, the NDB's impact is noteworthy. It serves as a prime example of how countries from vastly different regions can work together as equals.